Good evening, everybody. Hopefully, we can be able to run the day in a positive light. Sorry about that. You know, it's a one-man army out here, and I'm working my best to give you great content and give you great ideas that's in running my head and bring this into a positive light of what we both like in superhero. And I wanted to, give you guys what I'm thinking and what I can't, what I'm hoping and expecting from each TV show. I understand that what you see here as a collage is that what it is all about because as you can see, I have these different iterations here that shows you Joker, Echo, Penguin, and What If.
Okay, here's Zookeeper.
Sorry about that. Echo is always messing up something. Sorry about that. Um, but overall, I wanted to, shed some light. Maybe we can take a couple of minutes and see what's on my mind that is about to happen, shows that are about to happen, and what I think of it, and how I'm gonna also give you some collision as well, because this is Collide after all. You know, you just don't know where I'm going to hit. You know, so let's start off with, as you could see here that I have, is What If TV show. It's about to pop off soon, and this is the final trailer that they have for it. It's 2 hours and 40 minutes long. You know, this is my first time watching it too, so I wanted to hold off from watching it, because I wanted to be able to hear from you guys, from the audience, how you guys feel about it. If when you do come across my video, comment down below. I'm also on Clubhouse as well, so you can definitely take a look over there as well. I'm also on Twitch, so I'm everywhere. One man army. So you guys can hear from from a person that loves superheroes and always wanted to talk about superheroes and also wanted to break on how much I like it and how the director and the writer sometimes mess up, and I'm here to bring that into light when shows come about. So here's What If, season 2 trailer, final trailer from Disney Plus. Let's watch it together.
Heroes. It's an old-fashioned notion, but the world may still need them. Not only to save their world, but to save different realities.
Let me tell you one of my favorite stories.
This kid puts on quite a show.
Are you sure you do not want any backup?
Looks can be deceiving, Your Highness.
I think there is still no time to celebrate.
Chin-chin!
This place is in grave danger. Again. And I am the only one who can do anything about it.
Who is this handsome dog? You thought the story was over. But it was only just beginning. I don't do sequels normally, but things have gotten a little twisted in the multiverse.
Well, you got the color of the suit, right? I'm Santa Claus, baby.
Just be careful. I don't think I can bear to narrate what might happen next. I've been looking for you for a long time. What if?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. There's what if for you. You know, we'll see how that comes about. To see how it would bring into a different area of what if. Because we seen the first what if. The first what if was more about all the Avengers. What if sequel? Like, what what if this happened? What if T'Challa was approached by somebody else? What if Peter Quill picked up by somebody else? So this what if season is showing you how the Watcher pretty much got involved where he didn't want to get involved. So he got involved. That's what this one is showing you that what if he got involved on a real big scale? What if he did that? You know, that's what they're showing you here, that it can be possible. As you can see, it can be very, very possible for that type of show to happen like that. That's why I got this little collage here. Want to express to you what I'm thinking. What can be what can be possible? You know, what can definitely be possible in a way that is being addressed. You know, and I commemorate this person that made this type of video, made this type of show to show you how is it possible to think other narrative and other ways of proving yourself in different ways of being a superhero or being a villain. It just all depends of how the show was to set its superhero. But this one is showing, like, different takes. But we will be watching it. I definitely will be watching it soon on Disney Plus. And we can't wait. Next up, I definitely want to talk about is the Penguin. I want definitely talk about the Penguin show because it's very, very important to me to see Penguin in a different era, whole different era of shows, whole different era. That's why I want to definitely show you different takes of why I'm showing you different takes of the Penguin from right to left after Colin Farrell. You're gonna see um, what I'm expecting from Colin Farrell from watching the Penguin. I haven't seen anything yet, and I want you guys, the audience, to tell me if I'm bugging or not. So I'm gonna show you the Penguin from 1992, and then I'm gonna show you the other one from Gotham, and then the one that we're getting now from Colin Farrell.
My baby! Did you miss me? Did you miss me?
Great speech, Oswald.
My name is not Oswald! It's Penguin! I am not a human being! I am an animal! Cold-blooded! Crank the AC! Where are my lists? Bring me the names! It's time. These are the names of the firstborn sons of Gotham City. Just like I was. And like me, a terrible fate waits for them. Tonight, while their parents party, they'll be dreaming away in their safe cribs, their soft beds, and we will snatch them, carry them into the sewer, and toss them into a deep, dark, watery grave.
Penguin? I mean, killing sleeping children, isn't that a little,
No! It's a lot!
Now this one is from Gotham TV. This one's from Gotham TV. You gotta check this one out. This one is way crazier than that one.
Come on, seriously.
Thank you so much, guys, truly. I'm very grateful. I've been waiting for hours.
No kidding. You look like you crawled out of a cemetery. It smells like it, too. Open a window back there. There you go.
Yes, thank you. Forgive me, I am somewhat disheveled. A temporary setback, I assure you. Thank you so much.
What the hell happened to you, anyhow?
It was my own fault. Foolish arrogance led me astray. But I learned my lessons. I'll be back. Stronger and smarter than ever.
Good luck with that, bro.
Here I am riding around in a lovely truck, sharing an ice cold beer with my new friends. My luck's already turned, right?
Dude, anyone ever tell you, when you walk, you look just like a penguin?
No. Nobody's ever told me that.
Expecting from Colin Farrell from watching The Penguin. I haven't seen anything yet, and I want you guys, the audience, to tell me if I'm bugged. Now we got this Penguin. Hopefully, he makes the count.
This is one of those moments. You gotta ask yourself, what kind of life do I want? The world ain't built for guys like us. That's why we gotta take whatever we decide is ours.
This Carmine Falco's right hand. Try to push me out.
Whoa,
You ain't seen what I can do.
step out of line, even once, I'll gut you like a goddamn fish. Can you imagine? The people saying my name on the streets after you're gone. Have it mean something. The new kingpin of Gotham.
There you have it, people. Who will be a better penguin? Who's gonna be a better penguin out of this whole thing? Who's gonna be a better penguin out of these three? Pick your poison. Is it gonna be old little gentleman that played it right? Gonna be Cobblepot? No, you know he didn't play. You know he ain't play. Now, you think he's gonna make the rank? You think he's gonna play the right role? Are you sure you're gonna play the right role? I'm not even convinced yet. I'm sorry, I'm not convinced yet. But we'll definitely see how this show will succeed. You know, we'll definitely see how the new penguin that comes in this generation, how it's gonna be alive, how it's gonna tell its story. We'll definitely see that coming. So now my next conversation I definitely love as well. It is my favorite again too is my man's the Joker. The Joker he plays dirty. And I want to be able to see how this Joker is going to be. And he did good. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? I thought the last one was better than that. This one. That's why I have a take from watchmojo.com. As I've done extensive research of this. It took me a while. Sorry. Guys, you know, I don't want to be like the same YouTubers that talks from different sources online and don't have anything to back up. But I do. That's why I show you guys of who I'm watching, who I'm observing, who everybody else is watching, from the writers, from the actors, and listen to it and give you a brief synopsis of what they're trying to foretell without telling you the full picture, because I want to be able to have you guys watch it from perspective of superhero comic comic book. It may not be all of it the same, but you can at least give it some play that a screenwriter picked it up and wrote these superheroes, these villains that we can watch and enjoy. Um, did you ever thought that we can come up from the generation that Warner Brothers, Marvel give you these different iterations of shows that interconnects, that, you know, like again, like you can see, what if these shows never happen? Will we protest? Well, we kind of are in some sense, because they're not making quality episodes for me. It's not anymore like back then, you know. So we're here, I'm here, enjoying the ride. Hopefully, they can bring more episodes and to give it more light instead of 9 little mini episodes that at the end of the day, it's still season 1. Season, because like any season always has 18 episodes. They cut it to two miniseries, like two seasons, just to make it a quote unquote one season. Because you know how we used to watch shows. I don't know who gave it the idea of cutting it by 9 episodes and make it 2 seasons. You know, that's poor writing in my judgment, but it is what it is. But definitely, I want to kick it onto the notch and watch the Joker. Joker, he's an awesome villain too, and a different take of his character. If you watched the first Joker, you would understand where I'm coming from.
Gentlemen, we are tonight's entertainment.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and in this installment of Versus, we're pitting Heath Ledger versus Jack Nicholson versus Jared Leto versus Joaquin Phoenix to determine who is the best live-action Joker.
When you bring me out, can you introduce me as Joker?
You can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs.
So as usual, I'll be the bigger man.
We'll look at everything from their laughs to lackeys to decide which version of the clown reigns supreme. Since we'll be diving into the details of their movies, a spoiler warning is in effect. Round 1, makeup and costume design.
What do you believe in?
I believe whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger.
The first time we saw Ledger in his full Joker outfit, we honestly didn't recognize him. He disappeared under the combination of his facial scars and messy makeup. Not only did his face look great, but his purple suit and green shirt looked like they were ripped right from the comics.
Oh, and by the way, the suit, it wasn't cheap. You ought to know, you bought it.
Ledger's Joker also stood out by being one of the few versions of the character who could remove their white face paint. This led to great moments like when his makeup looked thin while he was captured and when he completely removed it to blend into the crowd. Thanks to great makeup and costume design, Ledger was nearly impossible to see underneath the Joker. It supposedly took around 2 hours to apply Nicholson's Joker makeup.
Jack is dead, my friend. You can call me Joker.
If you watch even a second of 1989's Batman, you'll know that all that time in the chair was incredibly well spent. The Joker's trademark grin looks absolutely terrifying whether it's covered in white makeup or exposed.
And what's with that stupid grin? Life's been good to me.
They take full advantage of how good it looks in a brilliant and well-edited scene where Nicholson wipes off flesh-colored makeup to reveal a face painted white underneath. When it's combined with a great purple suit, Nicholson's Joker always arrives on the scene looking his best. Unfortunately for Leto, the first attempt at his full outfit was not exactly well received.
We finally meet.
Nah, you don't shake hands. Let's sit down and have a drink.
Audience members found his grills, obvious tattoos, and constant need to expose his chest more annoying than intimidating.
Oh, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna hurt you. Really, really bad.
We have the Snyder Cut to thank for greatly improving that aspect. Leto's Joker ditched the ridiculous accessories, grew out his hair, and threw on a nice, fully buttoned shirt. This version of his outfit definitely wasn't the most comic accurate or revolutionary. However, it's a vast improvement from the original design.
Isn't that right?
Audiences had to wait until the final act of the movie until Phoenix's Joker put on his full outfit. but he definitely made all the build-up worth it.
Oh, you must be going down to that rally at City Hall. I hear it's gonna be nuts.
Oh, is that today?
Yeah. And what's with the makeup then?
The freshly dyed green hair, the slightly unfinished makeup, and the suit all fit his version of the character. And although the main design is a bit more colorful than what we usually see on a Joker, it's no less terrifying. Phoenix definitely took a few more risks with his fashion choices, but it paid off by making him into one of the most visually distinct versions of the clown that we've seen.
So can you tell us about this look? When we spoke earlier, you mentioned that this look is not a political statement, is that right?
That's right, Mary. I'm not political. I'm just trying to make people laugh.
We still haven't gotten over how rough Leto's first makeup design was. Fortunately, we can definitely applaud Ledger and Phoenix for having great makeup and costume departments. In the end, we could only choose one clown as best dressed. The fact that Nicholson's makeup and costume design still holds up after 3 decades made it clear that he deserved to win this one.
Wait till they get a load of me.
Winner: Heath Ledger 0, Jack Nicholson 1, Jared Leto 0, Joaquin Phoenix 0. Round 2. Laugh. One of the Joker's most iconic features is his laugh. Over the years, everyone who's taken on the role has tried to make the clown's chuckles stand out. Ledger made his first full laugh memorable by exaggerating it so he could get the attention of a group of criminals. When he really finds something funny, his voice takes on a higher pitch. Ledger's laugh was also as wild and all over the place as the clown himself. The resulting combination is a deeply unsettling sound that makes you hope that you're laughing with him.
You have nothing to threaten me with.
It's always a pleasure to hear Nicholson chuckle.
Oh, I got a live one here.
His genuine and gleeful laughter is absolutely infectious and almost guaranteed to put a smile on your face. So Nicholson honestly didn't have to try too hard whenever his version of the Joker was amused. The actor mostly stuck to his natural laughing pattern while playing the role. You know what they say, if your natural laugh ain't broke, there's no reason to fix it to play the Joker.
What are you laughing at?
You might want to take some time out of your schedule if you make Jared Leto's Joker cackle. His version of the clown has an extremely slow and deliberate pattern of laughter. While Leto's almost robotic cackling is far from realistic, it's definitely disturbing. If his goal was to scare us every time he chuckled, then he definitely succeeded. Leto's cackling is unlike anything you've heard come out of a live-action Joker's mouth. Why do we feel sympathetic for Phoenix's Joker?
Sorry, I haven't.
One of the major reasons is because of his laughter. His version of the character, originally named Arthur Fleck, has a condition that causes him to chuckle at inappropriate times. He can be nervous, scared, or deeply sad and still keep laughing.
Listen, I'll tell you what you have, asshole.
There are multiple scenes where you can see Fleck in pain and full of uncontrollable laughter at the same time. And when he does let out a genuine chuckle, that usually means something terrible has happened.
You know what's funny? You know what really makes me laugh? I used to think that my life was a tragedy.
Both Nicholson and Ledger gave us solid and reliable laughs. And while Leto's cackling is definitely unique, it still divides fans today. Phoenix made his laughter into a tragic part of his character while performing each chuckle expertly. He created a unique blend that makes us smile and weep. Winner: Heath Ledger 0, Jack Nicholson 1, Jared Leto 0, Joaquin Phoenix 1.
Wow.
Round 3. Movies.
I know why you're afraid to go out at night. The Batman. See, Batman has shown Gotham your true colors, unfortunately.
In The Dark Knight, Batman tries to maintain order in Gotham as the chaotic Joker tears through town. During their tense battle, some lives are lost and others are left permanently scarred. It's thrilling to see Ledger's Joker appear in a number of memorable action scenes in the film. And even when he's sitting in an interrogation room having a conversation, he's still just as compelling to watch.
See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
Dude, you have all these rules and you think they'll save you.
The Dark Knight's gripping plot and memorable performances ensured it got 94% on Rotten Tomatoes. To this day, many consider it to be one of the best comic book movies of all time.
And I won't kill you, because you're just too much fun. I think you and I are destined to do this forever.
Director Tim Burton took Batman in a decidedly darker direction when he pitted him against Nicholson's Joker in the 1989 film.
Batman. Can somebody tell me what kind of a world we live in where a man dressed up as a bat gets all of my press?
Throughout the movie, we see exactly how the Bat and the Clown came to be. The fact that they inadvertently created each other's alter egos made for an interesting dynamic that's still fun to watch today.
You idiot! You made me. Remember, you dropped me into that vat of chemicals. That wasn't easy to get over. Don't think that I didn't try.
Its 71% on Rotten Tomatoes suggests that most critics enjoyed the movie too. While Nicholson's Joker isn't the highest-rated Batman movie ever, he is one of the most pivotal. The dark and unique version of Gotham in the film has gone on to influence many more Batman properties.
The pen is truly mightier than the sword.
As of 2021, Leto is the only actor who got to play the Joker in 2 live-action films.
Oh, we have got company. Batsy.
Hello, I'm Patrick Stewart. Did you know that right now?
Given that Suicide Squad has a weak 26% on Rotten Tomatoes, he probably wishes that wasn't the case. Leto's Joker had to take a back seat to a mixed bag of semi-interesting and totally dull characters in a convoluted plot about stopping the villain Enchantress. He got much better material in Zack Snyder's Justice League.
You need me. You need me to help you undo this world you created by letting her die.
The film earned 71%, and Leto got to face off directly with Batman. Their entertaining scene is one of the most memorable parts of the gargantuan film.
You don't want to kill me. I'm your best friend.
With a 68% on Rotten Tomatoes, Joker is certainly a divisive film.
We need to talk!
It follows Arthur Fleck's struggle to earn enough money making people laugh to take care of his mom and his mind. Throughout his tale, we get extensive commentary on economic inequality and mental health.
You just ask the same questions every week. How's your job? Are you having any negative thoughts? All I have are negative thoughts.
Although it's drawn more than a few comparisons to the satirical drama The King of Comedy, there are lots of unique things about Joker. The movie also resonated with enough people to get an Academy Award nomination for Best Picture and talks of a sequel. It's clear that many want to see Phoenix's Joker again.
Come on, Murray. Do I look like the kind of clown that could start a movement?
Even though Leto appeared in a fun film, he played a relatively minor role. Both Nicholson and Phoenix had opportunities to shine in movies that were mostly well-received. In the end, Ledger got to drive the plot of one of the most well-regarded superhero films of all time. Winner: Heath Ledger 1, Jack Nicholson 1, Jared Leto 0, Joaquin Phoenix 1. Round 4. Henchmen and people working for them. It's pretty impressive that Ledger's Joker had so many employees.
Every guy gets a share. 5 shares is plenty.
6 shares.
Don't forget the guy playing the job.
He thinks he can sit it out and still take a slice. I know why they call him the Joker.
While they're willing to do pretty much anything for him, he sees them as pretty disposable. Although his Joker doesn't keep a consistent roster of hench people, he has a talent for making people work for him.
Tell your men they work for me now. This is my city.
He steals goons from rival crime bosses and forces regular citizens into doing his dirty work. Most notably, he helps turn Harvey Dent, or Two-Face, against the city he once defended. Who needs a steady cast of employees when you're this good at making people do exactly what you want?
At midnight, I blow you all up. If, however, one of you presses the button, I'll let that boat live. So, who's it gonna be?
Nicholson's Joker was constantly surrounded by a steady crew that was just as eccentric as he was.
Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds. Lawrence?
And when it came time to get to business, he showed that he employed people tough enough to go toe-to-toe with Batman. The standout henchman in Nicholson's film is by far Bob the Goon.
Remember, you are my number one guy.
This loyal employee was willing to take on any threat that came at his boss at a moment's notice. Sadly, their relationship ended abruptly when Joker decided to shoot him.
Bob? Gun. Going to need a minute or two alone, boys.
Although you never know what to expect when working for Nicholson's Joker, you'd never be bored. Despite appearing quite chaotic on the outside, Leto's Joker has a pretty good hierarchy of henchpeople.
They send you to this swamp in Louisiana, a black site. That's where she is. So what are we doing?
Bring the car around.
He naturally has his standard goons that are willing to do whatever he wants at a moment's notice. This Joker also employs a loyal right-hand man named Johnny Frost, who goes with the flow and goes on missions with his boss. Without question, the most high-ranking and significant person he has under his employ is Harley Quinn.
They became the king and queen of Gotham City.
She brings a ton of skills and toughness to the table and has assisted in the Joker's most vicious crimes. Harley's so popular that she even got a spin-off while she and Mr. J were on the outs.
She said they wouldn't find us. Chillax. No one knows we're here.
Arlene Quinzel, this is Gotham Police.
Okay.
It's everything you wish for. Your site traffic is skyrocketing.
No.
After Phoenix's Joker shoots a few wealthy businessmen who were tormenting him while wearing clown makeup, he became an icon.
What about the eyewitness report of the suspect being a man in a clown mask?
Well, it makes total sense to me. What kind of coward would do something that cold-blooded? Someone who hides behind a mask.
People liked the idea of someone striking out at the rich in the struggling Gotham so much that they began wearing clown masks around the city. Although Phoenix's Joker didn't ask his followers to do anything specific, his followers were always there when he needed them. One of his admirers even shot Thomas and Martha Wayne in an alley. Phoenix's Joker may not know anybody's names, but his followers get a lot done. While Ledger and Phoenix have a large number of henchmen, they lack any quality villains in their rosters. And Nicholson's clown shot his #1 guy. Honestly, the most notable, effective, and beloved rogue is definitely Harley Quinn. And a win for Harley is a win for Leto. Winner: Heath Ledger 1, Jack Nicholson 1, Jared Leto 1, Joaquin Phoenix 1.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into
If you ask someone to name a good comic book movie villain, Heath Ledger's Joker would probably be at the top of their list. The actor's version of the clown could go from legitimately terrifying to wickedly funny in mere seconds. And the unique way Ledger delivered his lines made us sit up and pay attention every time he was on screen.
Well, you look nervous. Is it the scars? You want to know how I got them?
After he tragically passed away, he became the first actor to be honored with a supporting acting Oscar for a superhero movie role. While fans still imitate and quote Ledger's award-winning performance today, it could never be duplicated.
Why don't you give me a call when you want to start taking things a little more seriously? Here's my card.
There are a few good reasons why people still remember Jack Nicholson's turn as the Joker in 1989's Batman.
I have taken off my makeup. Let's see if you can take off yours.
The villain begins the movie as an intimidating gangster who stays cool under pressure. After he makes his transformation into the clown, he becomes a completely unhinged psychopath who takes joy in seeing people in pain. Jack Nicholson used his tremendous acting talent to make the transition into the Joker seamless.
Tell me something, my friend. You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? What? I always ask that of all my prey.
In the process, he set the bar extremely high for future portrayals of the villain. Over 3 decades after his debut, he's still considered to be one of the most memorable comic book villains of all time.
Where does he get those wonderful toys?
Admittedly, Jared Leto didn't get off to a great start when he first took on the role of the clown.
I am not someone who is loved. I'm an idea. State of mind.
His violent and unpredictable version of the Joker was lost in the shuffle in the hilariously overstuffed Suicide Squad.
You're a Wawa Rewards member. That means your coffee
Sorry guys, too many.
is free on Tuesdays, but I didn't get you in.
While many people weren't eager to see Leto return for Zack Snyder's Justice League, the impressive performance he turned in earned him new fans.
He knows exactly what it's like to lose someone he loves. You know, like a father.
The actor has shown he can bring a lot to the table as the Joker. Time will tell if a third chance for Leto to prove himself to fans is in the cards or not.
But all you have to do is tear it in half, and I'm happy to discuss with you in any way like why you sent a boy wonder
To do a man's job.
When Joaquin Phoenix played the Joker in 2019, he got to be the main focus of a film that was just over 2 hours. He made the best of his screen time with a nuanced performance that depicted a man's slow descent into madness. Phoenix was also so good at making the clown three-dimensional that we sometimes felt sympathetic for him.
Clown thing? Yeah. I mean, part of your act. What do you think?
After fans and critics praised his dynamic performance, he broke new ground by winning the Best Actor Oscar for a supervillain film. The accolades and fan praise Phoenix received for his excellent performance as the Joker have secured him a spot in comic book movie history.
How about another joke, Murray?
No, I think we've had enough of your jokes.
What do you get?
I don't think so.
When you cross
I think
a
we're
mentally
done
ill
with your
loner
jokes.
with
That's
a
it.
society that abandons him and treats him like trash!
While Leto is improving and Jack Nicholson set the bar, neither of them have Academy recognition for their turns as the Joker. And time will tell if Phoenix's acclaimed version of the clown will remain beloved. But we know one actor who gave us an Academy Award-winning version of the Joker and is still a major part of the pop culture conversation decades later. Winner: Heath Ledger 2, Jack Nicholson 1, Jared Leto 1, Joaquin Phoenix 1. Since Heath Ledger's Joker scored the most points in this battle royale, he wins this versus match. We think we know exactly what this version of the clown would say to his opponents. Winner: Heath Ledger.
Why so serious?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from
As you can see, guys, we're on a standstill, but for me, I'm always gonna pick this guy over this guy because he was a good actor. This one too.
You wanna know how I got him?
After
This one too.
he tragically passed away, he became
Got
a live one here.
I'm gonna lie. Out of those three, you can never beat the this Joker, you can't beat that. And then Justice League, I didn't like that type.
Why do we feel
But I
forming
did
each
like this
chuckle?
Joker. This Joker right here. Can't wait for season 2. I brung in these different iterations of Jokers because I want to definitely express to you what we're gonna see with Joker 2, because you're gonna see different iterations of Harley Quinn. Because we've seen different Harley Quinns. You see how they act and how they react in such films and such episodes. But definitely gonna see how Joker 2 is gonna arise. The last one I definitely want to talk about is the new Marvel Echo show. This is the second trailer that's coming out right now. And I definitely want to show you that, and then bring in a closure to how I feel about all these set episodes, set shows that I'm bringing into light. Want to definitely also take a short break and telling you guys thank you for coming, either on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Clubhouse. I'm all everywhere. One band show. Like I say from the hub, one finger on the trigger, that I'm able to show you what I can do and what I can bring in some different commentary of Marvel and DC and how I feel about each show, each film. Also, each YouTuber that it's accurate to the T of bringing such content to you guys and to understand from their perspective of how they like these different set superhero films and how much in depth they take the time in finding sources for not only me to watch and take clues from and so forth. Also be a better content creator for you guys, to bringing different vision, different alterations of what I'm trying to piece together and stuff like that. That's why you see my collage, then you see my Google website open, showing you different films and different takes of YouTubers that's all around. Want to be able to show that in that perspective and give you my takes on what I can't wait to see and what it's actually building with these set heroes and superheroes. With Echo, on the other hand, it's showing like she's a villain at the same time, and why I came to now of what she's doing. I can't wait. Here's a little snippet of what's happening, and I believe it's the second episode. Yep, it happened a day ago. So here we are.
Exclusively on Hulu and Disney Plus.
Kingpin thanks you for your loyalty.
Viewer discretion is advised. On January 9th. All 5 episodes. One killer drop. I wouldn't have it any other way. Don't miss Marvel's most intense series yet. Maya, enough games. If you want a war, you'll have it. Marvel Studios Echo. All episodes streaming January 9th at 6 p.m. PT. Set your Disney Plus profile to TVMA to stream. Exclusively.
They letting you know Echo is not to be messed with. They're also telling you that Wilson Fisk is gonna be part of this. It's also letting you know. It's also letting you know that these iterations of shows that I've been watching and enjoying again, and through my time as a kid and allowing myself to create this content for you guys to enjoy and see what's going on and see how you can definitely form and shape each other's ideals and you know have a talk and have a conversation of what we enjoy as like superheroes versus villains and stuff like that. You know, that's my take in all this and so forth. I will definitely let you guys know that it's been a great time creating characters for you and creating such of these episodes that I have. I always want to also let you know that with these episodes that's coming out the way it is, it's like again, what if Echo wasn't even being the villain? She's actually being a good person, killing everyone that Wilson Fisk his connection with. Joker. We're still trying to figure out how Joker 2 is gonna happen. What if Harley Quinn is not the same Harley Quinn we thought from Suicide Squad? You know, this is the same thing like with the Penguin. Like, what if, you know, what if he's not the all encompassing Joker that we grew to love and experience, you know? What if? You know, what if? These are all questions of everything. You know, just like now, I'm bringing this up because I'm bringing this to the closure of why I created such of a collage for you guys. What if? What if this was all a ruse about Jonathan Majors? Like 5 hours ago, this thing just dropped. You know, he's going to jail for a year. What if it was all a plot for him to get in trouble? You know, this is from Vulture. Just a lot of things just dropped. Like Hollywood Reporter, guilty. Jonathan Majors definitely, they definitely put him on guiltiness. You know, guilty for reckless assault in a third degree and guilty of harassment. The verdict was reached by a six-person jury after roughly over 4 hours of deliberation spread across 3 days. Major, wearing a gray suit and black dress shirt and tie, stood with his attorney as the verdict was read, with his family members and his girlfriend, Megan Good, behind him. Sentenced to set for February 6th, the charges of misdemeanor and a violation of carry a sentence up to 1 year in prison. It just again sucks that he got charged for putting for two things. For two things, ladies and gentlemen. For trying to put his ex into the car, running away, and be feared for his image. Why not to be feared for his image? I would too. I would be feared for my image too, just as well if I was a big content creator that has millions and millions of views and I have a girlfriend that got into some argument and she just don't want to go home and leave me be for a little bit. It's where the collision happens sometimes where what if Joker Echo for Echo we seen Echo from Hawkeye. What if uh Wilson Fisk didn't send going to kill his dad? What if that didn't happen? You know, what if what if in a Joker one he would have got fixed fixed for his psychosis? He didn't get help for that. These are all different iterations for different iterations of psychopaths. I'm not saying Jonathan Majors should have got hit for that, but again, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know. But I'm just going off of what everybody's seen as a video. Seems like he was running away from the situation. He didn't want to be by his girl. He put her in the car, and that's it. Yeah, yeah, I guess in the midway of her got bleeding. Okay, I guess, but it, it's kind of her as well. She should have just left him alone, let him be for a little bit. But I can't go with that. I'm just going off possibilities that this shoulda, coulda, never happened if things could have happened differently. I'm saying that from a perspective of what if, because what if brings that idea in some sense. You know, it kind of gives you that.
The world may
like listen.
still need them, not only to save their world, but to save different realities.
See, different worlds and different realities. Yeah, that's why. That's why I'm bringing that notation right there. Because, what if this is all a hoax? What if he's still King and Conqueror again? What if Marvel kicks him to the curb and he's not King and Conqueror anymore? These are all what ifs that's going into my head right now. Because he played a good game for a while, and then all this stuff happened. You know, but again, we don't know what Marvel claims are. We don't know how we can track the possibility of what's going to happen and what's not gonna happen. We are here. Again, I'm definitely need these takes on YouTube so you guys can hear and listen and enjoy.